Here is a headline you don't see every day. White House demands the Nobel Peace Prize for Donald Trump. For what, you ask? For ending a buffet of conflicts. India, Pakistan, Thailand, Cambodia, Israel, Iran, Rwanda, DRC and others. This isn't humble bragging. This is a full-blown global PR campaign for a man who thinks diplomacy starts with a tweet and ends with a trade war. Hey everyone, I'm Supreet Kulkarni and today we are digging into Trump's peace president narrative. One headline at a time, one conflict at a time. Because if someone asking for a Nobel Peace Prize, the world deserves to know, did he earn it or just declare it like a Trump Tower opening? Get ready because we are exposing contradiction, international face palms and the loudest self-declared saviors of world peace. Spoiler alert, the facts don't agree with the fantasy. On July 31st, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt stepped up to the mic and declared with a straight face,
President Trump has brokered, on average, about one peace deal or ceasefire per month during his 6 months in office. It's well past time that President Trump was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize.
She named 6 international conflicts, including India, Pakistan, as proof of peacemaking credential and demanded that he be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. Not only that, Pakistan actually nominated Trump for 2026 Nobel Peace Prize. Yep, Pakistan. And the Cambodia Deputy PM chimed in too, like it's a global group project gone delusional. Let's talk about facts because every so-called conflicts Trump solved turns out to have been already solved by literally everyone else but him. India-Pakistan ceasefire. Trump walked in like a Bollywood side character trying to claim he was the hero. But both PM Modi and External Affairs Minister didn't mince words. There was no third-party mediation. All ceasefire talks were strictly bilateral, handled through military channels. No red carpets rolled out for Trump, no hotline calls, nothing. But that didn't stop Trump from claiming victory for peace he didn't make. Now let's talk about Israel-Hamas conflict. Trump says Israel agreed to a ceasefire, Hamas should stop stalling. Reality check. Gaza is still on fire. Hamas said they will talk peace but only if Israel fully withdraws. And guess what? Israel hasn't agreed to it. So no ceasefire, no peace, just Trump narrating his own imaginary versions of events. Next, the most obvious Russia-Ukraine war. Trump claims he has sent a special envoy to broker peace, warned Russia of sanctions and is personally pushing for a ceasefire. But the battlefield says otherwise. The war rages on, Russia is unmoved and Ukraine wants a stronger action, not a symbolic gesture. So far, no breakthroughs, no peace. Just press statements and power poses. Trump wants a credit for solving wars that are still happening or never involved him in the first place. It's like showing up to a wedding uninvited and then claiming you arranged the marriage. Let's sail through the irony, shall we? Donald Trump, the self-declared president of peace, was apparently spreading harmony with missiles and budget cuts. While giving speeches about peace, his administration quietly dropped 529 bombs in just 6 months, almost matching Biden's 4-year count of 555. He proudly claimed responsibility for precision airstrike on Iran's nuclear sites, calling them a historic moment of peace. So what's next? War as a prelude to world harmony? And let's not forget his budget guillotine. He slashed US aid's humanitarian aid by a staggering 80%, putting global health, food security and education on life support. According to projections, this reckless move could risk over 14 million avoidable deaths by 2030. That's not just heartless, it's historically cruel. Yet somehow he wants a Nobel Peace Prize. Peace, more like an international PR stunt with a warhead attached. Trump didn't stop at calling himself a peace hero. Nah, he took it to a whole new level. It's one thing to claim you are building peace. It's another to bully, bomb and strong-arm your way across the globe while flashing a fake Nobel smile. Welcome to Trump's Diplomacy 101. Step 1. Threaten. Step 2. Tariff. Step 3. Call it a deal. And the victims, everyone. India, Mexico, China, Europe, you name it. Trump's got a whole tariff board of shame. A worldwide hit list where no economy is safe. And just to keep things spicy, he throws in a 90-day mafia-style ultimatum. Sign my lopsided trade deal or else. Yeah, real peaceful, right? Let's be clear, this isn't negotiation. This is economic bullying in a designer suit. he's pushing global economies into corner, forcing them to accept America first at the cost of their own industries and dignity. And then expecting a thank you note. Sorry, Mr. Trump, but the world doesn't do business with a gun to its head. India wasn't spared either. Trump threatened us with 25% tariff, and when New Delhi didn't fall in line, he dismissed India as a dead economy, just because we choose to maintain our strategic ties with Russia. With the latest round of tariff escalation, the average duty on Indian goods has skyrocketed to 50%, doubling from the 25% imposed just days earlier. India now bears one of the heaviest tariff burdens globally, standing shoulder to shoulder with BRICS ally Brazil, who has been cornered under Trump's aggressive trade onslaught. While a few sectors like steel, aluminium, semiconductors, and pharma were spared, the overall damage is still deep and wide. This isn't just a trade policy, it's an economic warfare disguised as diplomacy. Let's not ignore the casual racism, Islamophobia, and sexist barb he regularly drops during press briefings, like he's at some toxic open mic night. This man isn't brokering peace, he's selling chaos in the name of nationalism. Enough about the theatrics. Let's talk strategy. How should India respond, not just to Trump, but to the changing global order? Simple, with clarity, confidence, and class. First, India must firmly and boldly rebut Trump's claim. Make it loud and clear. Regional disputes like India-Pakistan are India's domain, managed bilaterally without US interference. No matter how loudly someone tries to insert themselves, India isn't asking for a global referee. Second, maintain diplomatic balance. Yes, the US matters, but it's not the only game in the town. India doesn't need to beg for a seat at the global table. It has already earned one. What should India do next? Deepen partnership across ASEAN, Africa, the Gulf, and the Euro. Stop over-relying on any one nation. Build a global coalition that respects India on equal terms. Invest in sectors where India leads. Pharma, digital infrastructure like UPI and ONDC, green and clean tech, semiconductor and smart manufacturing. Fix internal roadblocks. Lower trade costs, improve port logistics, simplify regulation, and push standard compliance. Global respect doesn't come from US validation. It comes from India's own voice, its innovation, and its strategic ambition. India must lead, not follow, and certainly not play supporting actor in someone else's imaginary peace story. Donald Trump, showman of the century, selling bold peace fantasies for headlines, or a madman of the century, wrangling tariffs, wielding bombs, and treating diplomacy like a reality show. He wants a Nobel, but without substance, not even close. So here is the big question for you. What's your verdict? Showman or a madman? Can a man with more missiles than mediation, more chaos than credibility, truly claims to be a peacemaker? Drop your answer in the comments. Let the world hear what you think. And don't forget, peace isn't about performance. It's about principle, and those can't be faked. If you like this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to India Unplugged. Stay tuned for more videos.